down. I'm going to check the attendance. Okay, Anjali Sakal.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. So, how's your day, class?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay. So, before we start our discussion today, I have some question. And are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's begin. So, you will stand up. Okay, so what is your understanding about the Consumer Acts?
To my understanding, ma'am, that is all about act between the people who are going to buy a product.
Okay, thank you for your best answer. You may sit down. And now, our topic is all about the protection and activity, and also, what do you think is our lesson?
I think our lesson for today, ma'am, is all about Consumer Act of the Philippines.
Okay, our lesson is all about the Consumer Act of the Philippines, and it's all about the benefits and protection and the rights of the consumer, and we have also the consumer's benefits. So, before we start, I believe that we have some goals that we need to accomplish. I believe that we will achieve the goals today. So, you may read the objectives.
Yes, ma'am. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to A. Discuss the protection and rights of all consumers in the Philippines. B. Give the consumer benefits. C. Perform a role play about the rights of the consumer.
Okay. So, because our objectives is all about the protection and rights of the consumers. So, can you define what is the consumer's protection?
The consumer protection, it is the people or consumer protection, especially in buying goods in the market.
Okay, very good. So, the consumer protection is the practice of safeguarding buyers of the goods and services and the public against unfair practices in the marketplace. So now, let's find out if what are the protection and the rights of all of the consumer here in the Philippines. So, according to the Republic Act number 7394, embodies the state policy on the protection of consumers and establish standards of conduct for business and industry in the country. And we have here letter E, protection against hazard to health and safety. So we have protection para sa ato ang health, para safe na. And letter B, protection against protection against deceptive, unfair, and unreasonable sales and practices. And letter C, provision of information and education to facilitate sound choices and proper exercises of rights and by the consumer. And letter D, provision of adequate rights and means of redress. And letter E, involvement of consumer representatives in the formulation of social and economic policies. And Article 2, Republic Act number 7394. Okay, class. So, I have a question. Why? Because I already discussed that. So, why we have a protection of all of the consumer?
I think right of the consumer, you have the right to choose a healthy product. Example, I want to buy a vegetable, so I have to choose a healthy vegetable for my health.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your answer. And now, let's move on and let's find out what are the. I believe that in our objectives is have says that protection and rights. So because we're done in protection, so it's going to discuss about the equal rights of all consumers in the Philippines. So ganun na may rights consumer din sa Philippines. Kaya naman siya protection, so ano naman siya rights naman.
Para ang tanang tao makapili siya mga siya'y katulog ng dili o kung sa iyang kabutong.
Yes, thank you for your answer. So now I'm going to discuss the rights. So we have 8 rights in a consumer. So first is rights to basic needs. Rights to basic needs, every person shall have access to basic essential goods and services such as adequate food, clothing, shelter, healthcare, education, public utilities, water, and sanitation. So as a consumer, doon na tayo rights sa atong mga basic needs, kung sa atong mga kinahanglan, doon na tayo rights na muna atong unhun, kung muna atong mga needs sa atong ang mga produkto. And then, the second one is rights to safety. Every consumer has a right to be protected against production processes, and services that are hazardous to health or life. So, as a consumer, doon na po tayo rights sa ato ang safety. So, dapat nga, hindi lang tawag pa nakaupalit sa product because walang nakabalo mo kanilang product is doon na tayo sila gisagot aning ang chemical. So, kung mga chemical is makadaot po siya sa ato ang health. O sa to siya ang hazardous nga product. In the letter C, rights to information. Consumer have the rights to be given the facts needed to make an informed choice and to be protected against dishonest and misleading advertising and labeling. So, as usa ka consumer, doon na kay rights na dapat ma-inform ka na dili lang gud sa gud abi kay dunay usa ka mamaligya dili or dunay usa ka nagtinda dili sales stock siya nimo na kani siya mga paninga product is dapat panigunin mo siya tungod kay makapagawa pa ni ng sabon, makapaputik ni siya ng sabon. At the end of the time, ibalit ko ka tungod kinadala kasi ang advertisement ay ato di ay siya sa pagkaroon mo is ingon ang nag-advertise sa imo ang mga panindot but nakapasunod ba siya sa inyo mga namin. So dapat na aware ka as usa ka ang malitay o usa ka consumer para pura sa imong health. Dapat nga dili ka nga musalig diretso sa usa ka tao, dapat jud nga doon na kay kana ang kuan ba kanang doon na bitaw kay kana ang matayuan sa imong kaugalingon niya dapat imong una-una is protected no kani kana ang makaayo pa ni sa imong kaugalingon or what if dapat or kung gusto mo ka mapalit ani nga products so dapat mag research or magali kung na nakapalitan ang products so doon mo jud kay mabasahan na iba nga kanang mga comments na kaninga product is na kanindot siya or kaninga product is kana ang wala din siya usa din siya ang hazardous no para ma-inform ka para di ka makapatakaw palit. And the letter D is right to choose. Consumers likewise have the right to have consumer interests represented in the making and execution of government policy and in the developing of products and services offered at competitive prices with an assurance or satisfactory quality. So for example, ibalit ka og rice and then dunay kana ang mahal kay ang price. So dapat na ma-aware ka kay doon mo iuban nga kana ang bisan og kana ang barato na bitaw is dila paghapon nga ipatas ang price tungod kay kanang gusto sila nga kita jud sila o ginansya sila ginadto. But doon na kay rights nga kana ang doon na kay rights na kanang to choose or represent, diba? Doon na kay rights na represent para kanang may balaan nyo kung kanang na-stop sila. It's because nga, imbis nga po ano na nga, imbis kanang barato na ito siya, is ilang hapon nga diba? Diba? And what is our next?
Letter E, right to representation.
Okay. So we have the right in representation. Consumers shall have the rights to have interest to choose to be represented in the just claims, including compensation for misrepresentation should be goods and unsatisfactory services. So, as a consumer, so, doon na tayo rights na itrato pa nila o fair kay because syempre kita may mamanitay so dapat nga equal tang tanan so dapat nga fair. For example, kanang gusto nga ikaw may una nga kanang naabot to kanang lagi ang ilang i-entertain. So, di ba? Unfair mo na siya o unfair so dapat doon na tayo rights nga fair. Di ba? And later G, right to consumer education. Consumers shall have the right to acquire knowledge and skills needed to make informed, confident choices about goods and services, while being aware of basic consumer rights and responsibilities on how to act on them. And we have letter H, the last, rights to a healthy environment. Consumers shall have the right to live and work in an environment that is non-threatening to a well-being of present and future generations. So as a consumer, doon tayo rights sa ang environment, dapat nga healthy ang ating environment because tao magsagda. So kanang rights is para sa kanang rights is sila na para sa mga consumers. And that is the end of our discussion. So did you understand? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so because you see that you understand the discussion, so I have a question. Because I already discussed about the protection and rights of all of the consumers. So what do you think are the benefits of all of the consumers in the Philippines by having the protection and rights?
The benefits of the consumer is ma-inform sila na ay mga rights para makapili sila sakto kung ganang na sila karapatan na para pili sila magpadala ng mga advertisement na sila karapatan na magpili sila sakto magana.
Okay, thank you for your best answer and thank you for sharing your idea. So, nakasabot ra jud ay no? And my generalization is okay class because we already done this topic. So dapat nga kung mamanitayan mo because kung sa mapunta ka kanang consumer, kung ano ka sa marketplace para mapalit. So dapat na aware ka, dapat nga dili na ka-ignorant and dapat gamitin mo ang iyong rights. For example, mato ka ito kay mapalit. Doon na kay right na choose kung sa iyong ganahan. So dapat gamitin mo yung rights. Diba? Because kani nga rights is para ni siya sa ato ay ganang consumer. So dapat nga dili ka magpailan, dapat nga doon na kayo maruganan and dapat nga kanang kabalo ka unsay sakto, unsay tama because nagabase ka sa rights. And I have a evaluation and you will perform the it rights. This it rights pili lang ka og kanang pili lang ka og sa nila A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, ha? Or sa yung pili o, detergiba, and you're going to perform. But before you're going to perform, I'm going to read the criteria. Cooperation. All members of the group cooperate 25%. 2 to 3 members did not cooperate 10%. Only the leader works for the group 5%. And for the content, concise and consistent about details of the topic with 5%. It has the idea but it is not well organized 10%. Lack of consistency in organizing the concept of the topic 5%. And for the time management, the group member finished their task on time 55%. The group members finish their task within 40 seconds 10%. And the group members did not finish in 1 minute is 5%. And the total of points is 40 points. And I also have an assignment say about the Consumer Act of the Philippines, and it will be 100 words, and you're going to write your understanding about the topic, and it must be your own words, and you're going to pass it on our next meeting. And can you please stand up and read up the break? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, your will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. And bring us to the test, but deliver us from the evil one. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye, ma'am.